Hello? 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 Are you there? It's not working. There it is. Okay. Is this...
Am I imagining things? Or is all this standing making me dizzy?
Hi again? Hello, chat. Hi. I'm back. What happened, you might ask? My power went out. I was sat here 1 second chopping up things for Escoffier, and then the next second I was, you know, being just, everything was dark.
Well,
I have to skip through all this dialogue now. Shut up.
Only
Shut up.
picked up.
Hush. Oh, this is gonna suck.
That's one case. Oh,
The codex.
Well, back in the day,
Yeah,
for instance,
fuck.
so rare was
Yeah, the
Modestus
codex.
especially Modest. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius. What? No, of course. Anyway, never mind, set. And that was it. Even then, it's...
Oh!
Yes. What?
Isn't this fun,
Case in
chat?
point.
Lovely
Even the
story.
ghetto-
Wait,
You guys forget
It
what
did,
happened?
But like I said, so as for why we get...
oh!
Hey now, just think. Anyway, before...
Could it be...
Well, maybe from her... You...
What?
Yep.
Who knows? It means vesting her in this bank,
Yep.
however much she's changed.
Yep.
Well,
I agree. I agree.
now, if I had to push it...
Well, that's...
I agree.
Well, I have heard the Traveler... Oh, count me. Even if it means... Come...
Okay, we're almost there.
I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Oh, Navia. The difference in your case is that mise en place is chopping stuff up without sending juices. Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
I'm a professional, you know.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straightforward.
Ah, what's a cold
I'll
press?
use a kind of special food processor I got the Fontaine Research Institute to make for me. It uses cold temperature extraction to isolate the essence of cooking ingredients, which can then be used to flavor dishes more precisely. But this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment, so that probably didn't make a whole lot of sense. Let me give you a demonstration instead.
Okay. Display your mastery with the cold press. Tap your elemental skill to accelerate the cold press progress, then use normal attacks to let do its work. It seems like the special substance extracted from the plants might come in handy here.
Custom-made
Oh, we get to
equipment from
play
the
as her.
Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep.
Wow.
Haven's never used anything this weird before. Cool. Not weird.
Oh, she's so cool. Wham. 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 Bam. Love her.
And done. These are the flavor compounds extracted from our ingredients. I processed all the fruit you chopped up earlier.
Wow! Even the smell is so much more concentrated. What next? Do we add all this stuff in?
Who knows?
Absolutely not!
Oh, no.
Throwing everything in at once will ruin the balance of flavors. We have to go slowly and carefully to calibrate the exact flavor we want. I'll demonstrate again. Now, watch closely.
Learn at Escoffier's feet and master her precision cooking. The flavorings you got from our multifunctional food processor can adjust the flavor profile of the dish. Strike a balance between fruity flavors and floral flavors to adjust said flavor profile and make a delicious
Slowly
dish.
and carefully.
Okay, well, I want... Okay, fruit. Oh, that's too much. We need a balance in between. Perfect. In the middle. Oui, oui. Oh, look at it. Complete. That is how you cook.
And voila! Now it's your turn.
I'm so good at this, chat. Feast your eyes upon my cooking prowess.
Not terrible. Considering this was everyone's first time blending flavor extracts, it could have been worse.
I thought I did pretty good. Man.
But the traveler's work was surprisingly good.
Oh, I did a good
Are you
job.
sure you've never done this
Thank you.
before?
Thank
You got
you.
almost perfect results on your first try.
Thank you. All thanks to my excellent teacher.
That goes without saying. Still, credit where credit's due. You did well.
Thanks, Escoffier.
Alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something from the Hotel du Bois' current menu. I'll judge your submissions and give you a final score.
We have to actually cook a meal from the Hotel de Bois. Ah, okay.
That's right. The true test of your cooking skills is the finished product. It'll be good practice for the contest itself. Now get to it. Chop chop!
I'm nervous now. Hold on, pause. Pause. Submit a perfect dish from the Hotel de Bois. Oh, so
How's
I cooked
going?
it?
Have you picked a dish yet?
Oh, so there's a few. Oh, there's items you can actually cook. How am I supposed to know if they're from the Hotel de Bois? I guess it's just these ones. Yeah, because there's. I guess I'll pick the macarons. Here, this should be a good item. It's wonderful. Feast your eyes upon my macarons. Here.
Look at that! With the grace of a snow-winged goose, as I like to say. Now, let the grating commence.
Oh, she seemed happy. She seemed happy. Lock in, everyone.
Pretty good, right? Not to brag or anything, but Paimon's a bit of a connoisseur when it comes to la food.
Ew. Don't ever say le anything. Le food. Get out of my get out of my face.
6 points.
Is that out of 6? Is that out of 5? Oh yes, thank you, thank you. Uh-oh.
What? Oh, well, fair enough. Paimon doesn't cook all that often, so as long as it's a pass.
Oh, that's her meal. Okay, that's Paimon's grade. 6 out of 10, loser.
That's 6 out of 100.
I'm crying. No. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Eesh.
You say you're a connoisseur,
Oh,
but
fuck.
it's quite clear from this dish that you have far more experience consuming food than creating it.
Oh my god. Oh, yikes, yikes. Paimon, get up. Paimon, fight back.
By that logic, I suppose you think listening to Lady Farina on repeat every day would make you an opera singer.
Aww.
Me next. I'll have you know that this batch of macarons has 2 whole tablespoons less sugar than my previous ones.
Oh, how sweet. She also made macarons. We both presented macarons.
So you went from 12 tablespoons to 10? Well, it's nice to know you actually measured it out. Because it tastes like you just threw in whatever was left in the jar. 6 points.
Out of 100?
Aw.
Aw. Yikes, I'm nervous now.
Now to the final dish.
Hold on, I gotta pause chat because there's a person that sits next to me whenever I record all these streams and he's telling me it's macaroons. It's not macaroons. Macaroons is an entirely different dish, you dumb fuck. Do I gotta whip out the Google thing? Macaroon versus macaron. I'm typing it right now. Let me whip it out. There's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference. Feast your eyes, chat. There's a difference. See, this is a macaron. This is what we made today. A macaroon is this coconut thing. Two different things. Macaroons. I actually used to make these in real life. And macaron is entirely different. Everyone, that's your daily chef learning experience. Anyways, onwards.
So,
Don't mess it up.
what do you think?
This is our last hope.
Yeah, please let me get higher than 6 points, please.
8 points.
What the fuck? 8? Damn it.
Darn. That's barely higher than what we got.
It still's higher though, so shut up.
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation.
Oh, she's. Oh, look how cute she is. Ah! Look at her little face. What is that smile?
I have to give this one 8 points out of 10.
Wow!
Maybe even 9 points.
Yes! Yes! Don't ever doubt me ever again.
How did you pull that off?
I'm the world famous traveler.
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But
Yes.
still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can tell that you've put many hours of work into honing your skills in the kitchen.
She knows.
I can really taste the grace of the snow-winged goose in this dish. The traveler's journey, with all its trials, tribulations, and setbacks. Not to
Thank
mention
you.
the
I'm gonna
frustrations
cry.
of having a picky eater for a partner.
Thank you, Gordon. I mean, Escoffier.
Hey, you made that last part up. No way did you taste that.
Well, it looks like I lost fair and square. I guess you'll be taking the Traveler as one of your assistants then?
But if it takes 3 chefs, that still leaves 1 slot remaining. Maybe Paimon and Navia should keep practicing and see how it goes?
We should get Monica from the restaurant.
Chef Escoffier.
The little kid?
Oh, it's Hilaire. What brings you here?
I heard the news about the cooking contest. You're doing Gâteau de Bourg, right? I was just wondering if you needed any help.
I like how this small child sounds like a grown man.
And you think you're up to the task, do you?
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
Oh, the guy that's sick. Are you okay, man?
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Chef Escoffier, Navia, Traveler, thank you all so much for everything you're doing for me and my family.
Whoa.
I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let me, I'd like to help you win this cooking contest.
Are you sure, man? I don't want you to, like, keel over and die mid-contest.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Don't you worry. I'll be fine. I'm feeling much better now. I'm sorry. I know I've been rather useless these past few days, but not anymore.
Wow.
The fact is, I'm a fine chef, despite recent events. I've proven myself in the Hotel de Bourg kitchen, so if anyone's qualified to work under Chef Escoffier, it's me. I think. I mean, I hope so.
Wow. Okay, I respect it. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Firma, have you even set foot in a kitchen since leaving Hotel de Bourg?
Uh-oh.
I have not, but I'm fully rested now. I know I can handle it. I'll prove it. Let me whip something up for you right now.
Okay, okay. He's determined, at least. You go, King. Hello? I feel like it got really tense.
That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
Oh no. Oh no.
What do you call this, Firma?
I can't seem to grip my knife.
Oh no.
Do it again! Again! Again!
I...
Oh no. Oh no. Come on, man. You can do it. Oh no.
Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen yesterday.
Dad, what's wrong?
She fucking traumatized this guy. My god. Isn't just she's cruel in work. She really traumatized this man.
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, and then
Escoffier, go say some stuff to him to make him feel like he's working under you and not that bitch.
Will I never be able to work in a kitchen again?
Dad, talk to me. What happened?
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological trauma.
Oh, Monica. Hi, Monica.
Monica, when did you get here?
Wow. She like appeared, bruh.
Probably because you were all concentrating so hard on your cooking. I didn't want to interrupt your flow. But anyway, Firma, I'm so sorry. If only I'd known how serious your situation was, I would have stood up for you sooner.
Hold on, sorry, I'm doing something over here. Ahem.
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights of redoing every order, you were the only person who looked out for me.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. All I did was make you some tea. I doubt it was much help. Savannah was so ruthless toward you. I probably should have brought you something stronger.
She sounds like the worst. All right, another Savannah horror story. Let's hear it.
More Savannah trauma. Give me it.
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escoffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like no matter what we make, she'll find something wrong with it.
God.
What is this? It looks like a dog's been at it. In the trash now!
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Wow, this is crazy. Good kitchen trauma is so insane. Hello?
Do it again, do it again, do it again!
Every time you remake it, you just get another earful from her.
Either straighten yourself out or get out of my kitchen!
My god. Calm
So
down.
now, it seems like just picking up a kitchen utensil gives me flashbacks of her yelling at me.
God, for mom.
Oh, man. That must be awful.
Yeah, and if the guy was working at Hotel de Bois underneath Escoffier, then he must have been a decent chef at least. I mean, the place seems pretty nice. Had good rep. He must have been a good chef.
The more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
Oh.
How can you give up so easily, Firma? You weren't a quitter when you were working for me. And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes. That says to me that you still hadn't lost that determination to prove yourself. What changed?
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier and heavier as the shift went on. Each time I had to redo a dish, my heart sank a little further.
I mean, yeah, I can see it. I get stressed out just watching the people on Gordon Ramsay's shows when he makes them redo a dish over and over again because they keep fucking it up. You know, I'd be sweating too if I had to do it like 10 times or something because of some abusive lady.
Maybe Savannah was right. Maybe I am just hopeless at this.
No!
Dad.
I see. Well, it sounds like there are some deep issues at work here. Ones that won't be resolved by merely seeking compensation. I will win this contest, and after that, I encourage you to approach Savannah and talk this out.
But what if you can't find another assistant in time? Clearly, I'm in no state to help out.
Monica's here now.
You think being one person short will ruin my chances? Let's not forget, I taught you and her everything you know.
Hey, okay.
Even if I had to go it alone, I would present the perfect gâteau.
Oh, well, Paimon and Navia will still keep practicing, just in case.
She said having no one would be better than having either Paimon or Navia.
And so will I.
Oh. He's cute though.
Yeah! And if worse comes to worse, we can always get the Spina di Rosula to put out an emergency call for chefs. There's gotta be someone out there, right?
Monica's right there. Monica's right there.
Actually, I thought maybe I could help. That's sort of why I'm here.
What? Why didn't you say so?
I was going to, but then... Well, this is the first chance I got.
Aw, cutie
You
patootie.
do this for us? Thank you so much, Monica.
All right, fine by me. But aren't you still working for Savannah? Joining the other side seems like a guaranteed way to put your future employment in jeopardy.
Her employment's in jeopardy anyway because Savannah's a fucking asshole. Doesn't matter, bro. If you lose this somehow, Escoffier, and if Savannah stays in charge, I'd quit anyway.
I know, but it's all right. I've made up my mind. But the way things are, I can't keep working for Savannah much longer anyway. Unless I want to become the next Fermat.
Oh, don't shade him. Aww.
I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm sure she'll forgive me for this.
I hope so.
Well, Paimon didn't think we'd be poaching from Savannah's staff to get our third person, but there you go. Anyway, Monica's a professional chef, so nothing could possibly go wrong now.
I don't like that foreshadowing.
Great! Then it's settled. And to congratulate you all on making the team, I propose a Spina-sponsored meal to celebrate.
Ooh.
Spina sponsored? Wait, you mean I'm cooking?
If you insist.
Well, I promised the traveler a feast in the Fleuve Cendre. And I know how much you've been looking forward to it.
Look at the amount of side boob. Pause. Jarvis, enhance. Look at how much side boob she has going on. You seeing that? Am I insane? Jesus. Wow.
Yeah! Feast, feast, feast!
All right, if you insist, then prepare for some of the finest food of your lives.
Let's go. Escoffier treats everyone to a spectacular feast. Ah! Escoffier opted for a huge variety of dishes. Thankfully, both of us are skilled enough that, even though it was our first time working together, we had a great rapport.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Wait, hold on. You need to finesse that further.
She dished out plenty of praise and taught me an awful lot, too. The time seemed to fly by.
That was a dream come true. Paimon never knew Fontanian cuisine could be this good.
Hello.
Why, Savannah? Why?
What are you up to?
Oh, nothing. I was just flicking through the original Codex de Boer. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. Something I hadn't noticed before. That might explain why Savannah's so desperate to get her hands on it. But I can't find anything. It's just some hastily scribbled recipes in between diary entries from Modeste's adventuring phase. And most of it's not even legible anymore. The copy I gave her not only has all the recipes in full, but even includes my own private tips and notes from years of experience. Surely that's infinitely more useful than this old thing.
It's probably not about how useful it is. It's an issue with the head chef's pride.
Yeah, maybe. Still, it's just hard for me to imagine that the Savannah I knew would go to all this effort just to make a point.
Were you two friends?
We were. At least I always thought we were. She was a little shy, but meticulous with everything and everyone she dealt with. She made a few mistakes here and there, but She was quick to correct them whenever they were pointed out. And she was always striving to improve as a chef. Those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause Fiamma and the other staff so much grief.
Is this like another albedo incident where it isn't actually her? Someone in my chat said, Mooney said, is Savannah shy? Like, I don't think she didn't seem very shy to me. Sounds like you feel partly responsible.
Well, I mean to an extent, of course. I pushed hard for her to get the role. And the idea that she turned out like this
I'm a better
because of
cook.
me
I'm sure
is
you are, chat.
difficult
Harold,
to
I'm
come
sure
to
you are.
terms with. I wonder if this is how Modeste felt back when he was writing the Codex.
Speaking of Modeste, didn't he have a falling out with someone as well?
Yes, with his good friend and co-founder of the Hotel de Boer, Savelli. The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Boer and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. But his newfound fame slowly drove him and Savelli apart. Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks every turn. Doors that would swing wide open for Modeste would shut in Savelli's face.
Damn.
And with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of functions by his celebrity friends, he had less and less time to discuss the culinary arts with Savelli.
Aww.
People started gossiping about Savelli, and their relationship between the two gradually soured.
I imagine FeatherLes setting fire in the kitchen. Well, that's what you're supposed to fucking do. What do you think you do? You cold cook something?
Everything
Duh.
came to an abrupt end when Modeste, still in the prime of his life and still hailed as a genius, suddenly died from an acute illness.
Very bold of you, Harold, in chat, to tell me that I would probably set fire to a kitchen when you're the person whose house burned down.
And that was it. They neither had a decisive split, nor got the chance to properly reconcile. Their story just came to an end. One rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy, even as the latter was hoping to make amends.
Huh?
Unlikely. It's a popular theory, but there's no real basis for it. At least there are no records of Savelli ever being convicted of a crime.
Damn.
Still,
Jealous
beyond
murder.
a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. All we can do is try to make sure the present doesn't quite go as badly. And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth
I like
about
she's a little
everything
hard
that's
on
been
her
going
hand.
on.
This is so
even
cute.
if it means cracking her open like a nut.
Well, with me on the team, there's no way. Oh, with you on the team, there's no way we can lose. I'm gonna choose to, reassure her and not myself, like some egotistical douchebag.
You're right about that. Just follow my lead and victory will be ours.
Yeah, you go get him, Gordon Ramsay! Okay. Wait until the following day from 12 to 6. Bloop, 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 bloop. Cooking is going well. Seems like she seems pretty confident, so guess there's nothing to worry about. Let's go contest.
It's cooking contest day! To the Hotel de Boer! Toot sweet!
To the Hotel de Boer. I think this is really fun. I will say the recent Genshin story quests have all been pretty good. And to be fair, the recent Archon quest was really good as well. It's the issue with Genshin is always that they become Yapatron 5000s and talk to me for 50 minutes about something in no universe I would ever care about. Like lately it's been better. Like there's been less just constant droning on about the same thing we've talked about for the last 30 minutes. And more actual stuff going on, which I appreciate. Thank you, Hoyoverse. We all say in unison.
One with nature.
I gotta leave this place. Leave in the sewer system. Uh-oh. I'm running out of stamina. It's fine. How tall are these ladders? Okay, that was wonderful. I probably should have just teleported out here, but I wanted to get the full, you know, immersive experience of us going there. This is what we're going through before our fucking cooking contest day, and to climb out of the sewer system that Navia lives in. Freak. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ass.
One with nature. The wind knows me.
Why do you need stamina to climb a ladder? Who knows? What's Hoyoverse? That's the people that make the game, Harold. What's Hoyoverse? That's my boss. No, I'm kidding. Okay, we finally made it to the surface. Now I just have to figure out where Hotel de Bois is. Oh, it's this way. It's this way. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. Shut up. Everyone shut up. Isn't Fontaine nice? I actually don't like Fontaine that much. Well, like, okay, I think the characters are cool and the aesthetic, some parts are nice, but I feel like the city in lots of places feels like dull. I don't know. Like, it just feels empty in some parts. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm a complainer. I guess it's okay. It's just... nah. In some parts there's too little, and then in other parts it's too much. That's what I mean. Like, cause like, what is this map and all these teleport waypoints and all the different levels and all that? It's like, oh, it's such a pain. I hate going anywhere in Fontaine. Is my point, I suppose. It's just, oh wow, there's
Did you hear
people
the
out
news?
here.
Escoffier's coming back for a cooking contest.
Wait,
Wow.
seriously? Escoffier in a cooking contest? Now that I've got to see.
I don't get it. Why would anyone in their right mind challenge her to a cooking contest?
Right? Yeah. Okay, the crowd is gassing us up. We gotta win now. The crowd is gassing us up. Why would anyone challenge her? Hey!
Mesdames et messieurs, welcome one and all to the
Oh my
Hôtel
God,
de
shut
Bord and to this most exciting of cooking contests.
Ugh, gross. I hate that voice.
Savannah, I've brought the original copy of the codex you asked for.
Monica? Huh.
In the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted in a double-blind format. Once the dishes are complete, they will be sent to the back of the kitchen where they'll each receive a label. The labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plates, only to be revealed after the judges have sampled them and reached a final verdict. This is to ensure that no one will know which dish is made by which contestant.
Okay, valid.
As one of the judges, I promise to be fair and impartial.
Feather, you once told me to perish because I like Fontaine a lot. Yeah, sorry, chat. I have my moments. Whoops.
When my meal got interrupted yesterday, I never thought this is how they'd make it up to me. Getting a seat on the judging panel is a pretty sweet deal.
Oh, this guy's in a...
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hôtel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Yeah, let's go! Prepare to be dunked on. Complete the objective by using the minimum amount of flavorings to achieve a balanced flavor. Oh, fuck.
Monica, even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
Oh, sorry.
Alphonse! Gaspar! Get to work! Do not disappoint me!
God, she's yelling at him over there.
Looks like our two head chefs are raring to go. Like an oven on full blast, this competition is quickly heating up.
Wait. They're not balanced. Wait, hold on. They're not... Where's my... Oh, this thing. There it is. Wait. How do I use it again, chat? Fuck me.
That should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and balance the flavors.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Fuck. 4. I'm trying to do math right now. Fuck. 2. I don't have a 2. 1 isn't enough. 2. There it is. Go.
Off to the freezer.
Get me the fuck out of here. 2. Flawless. In 2 moves, I perfectly balanced it. Easy. Get dunked on. Stress me the fuck out.
Escoffier! Come on, traveler!
Yeah, thank you, Navia. Navia's cheering for us. Oh, make the next layer of cake. Oh shit, there's more? Four. Fuck, I got it. I got it!
The flavors is about right. But the quantity is too low.
Oh shit. I didn't realize there's extra things you need to do. Okay, okay. Let me get a bunch of this.
What are you playing at? That's not how I taught you to do it! Stop horsing around and do it again!
Yes, chef!
There it is. Perfect! I'm working so hard right now. I'm working so hard right now. Flavor balancing, a complete. Ah!
So, what do you think?
What do you mean? Does it look bad? I did a good job, right? We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Make the last layer of cake. Last layer. Eight. Fuck. 6. 2.
Escoffier is already on the final step of the recipe. Let's check on Savannah's progress.
6. 3.
I think this flavor profile is still...
2. And then we need to do 2 servings of the other ones. Ah. 6. I need to be... hold on, stop. I got this, chat. I got this. Trust.
Enough! Oh, useless! Both of you! Make like an egg and
Oh,
beat
damn it.
I'll do it myself!
1, 2.
Wow! Is Savannah serious? Can she really make up for lost time working alone?
There it is. Got it. 6. 6. 5. 5. Balanced. It's because you don't have to just, it isn't just about balancing it, you also have to use certain flavors a certain number of time.
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
No, you can't. Hair flip. I'm locked in. Oh, Savannah, what are you doing? You stressing over there? Couldn't be
I
me.
present to you Gâteau de Bourg.
Ah! Bam! Finished. Oh, glorious.
That was perfect! We were like a flock of snowing geese, completely in sync, working gracefully and elegantly together. Great
Look
work,
how cute
team.
they are. Are you joking? They're so cute. Look how cute they are. Ah! We totally won. Savannah got her fucking ass
Time's
kicked.
up! Contestants, please Take your dishes to the back.
If you guys temper with my goddamn meal after I did this, someone's getting whooped.
Huh. That guy was right. You really can't tell whose is whose just by looking at them.
We both make the same dish after all. For all her flaws, Savannah's a talented chef who earned my recommendation for good reason. She wouldn't screw up something as elementary as the cake's appearance.
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and fluffy. Beautifully sweet. This is a masterclass in how to make gâteau de bois.
Oh.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10.
Oh, I hope that one's mine.
Only because there's something about the flavor of the base. It's just a little different from the recipe I'm used to.
Hopefully it isn't mine.
Huh? Really? I couldn't tell.
You're not a professional, dude.
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I haven't had a single bite and already this aroma is a delight to the senses.
I have a feeling that this gâteau will be a gâteau for the ages.
How exciting! I'm gonna dig in. I think maybe someone got a little carried away when they were adding the sugar.
Oh. Oh.
Not just the sugar, it's the flavors too. This is all over the place. Who made this?
Huh?
It appears the decision is unanimous. This gâteau is far below the standard we would expect.
Whew! And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out she can't bake to save her life.
We kept hearing her yell at the people over there.
Something's not right here. Savannah may not be perfect, but no way is she this sloppy.
I can now declare that the creator of the first gâteau has won this cooking contest. Now, all that remains is to turn the plate over and reveal the chef's name underneath.
What? It's Savannah?
No, that's impossible.
Wait, pause. You mean tell me Savannah won? No. I did a good job. I did a good job. I did a good job.
Hey, Savannah! You cheated, didn't you? You cheater! What did you do? Oh, you swapped the plates, didn't you?
What?
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes went from the oven to the judge's table without me ever laying a finger on them. And everyone here can attest to that.
What the fuck?
It was
I did a good
Vanishem's staff
job.
who labeled them in the kitchen. If you're looking to accuse someone, why don't you start with them? Isn't it more likely that Escoffier's lost her edge? Oh, or maybe her assistants let the team down.
It wasn't me.
You take that back!
Judges, we demand a rematch.
Was it you, Monica? Was it you?
That's enough. What's done is done. As head chef, or rather as team lead, I take responsibility for the dish I served. Whatever went wrong and however it happened, I should have spotted it.
No.
Savannah, I didn't think you'd stoop this low just
Was
to beat me
Monica
in
a
a
plant?
bake-off.
Did they plant Monica
What
on our
happened
team
to
so
your
she'd fuck
chef's
us up? Because she
pride?
works for Savannah. You motherfucker. You motherfucker.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you want the Codex de Boer that much, you can have it. Escoffier, no! But you must promise me that you'll apologize to Firma and compensate him for everything you put him through.
It's a little late to be negotiating terms. The contest is over and I won. That means you owe me the Codex, and I owe you nothing.
Look, Savannah, you may have fooled everyone else, but can you really fool yourself? What I'm offering is to accept defeat without looking to expose what you've done.
Huh? What you've done? Has Escoffier figured something out? Oh, of course she did.
But only on the condition that you promise to stop putting so much pressure on your staff.
Fine. I'll treat this as your final handover of duties from one head chef to the next. So,
what?
Will that be all, ex-head chef? Or is there any other unfinished business you'd like to leave in my hands?
Oh,
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef and a friend.
Oh, Escoffier knows. Whatever happened, she knows.
But I don't know if you're even open to input from other people anymore.
I know what I'm doing. I don't need your advice.
All right, fine. I'm glad to hear it.
Escoffier!
The Codex de Boer! Finally. Now, at long last, I will succeed.
Succeed?
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this?
Yeah! The Codex is a souvenir of your time here! Doesn't that mean anything to you?
It's all right. It was just a bake-off, not the end of the world. I'm already over it.
But it wasn't your fault, Escoffier. You didn't fuck it up. It was Monica.
Besides, it's not all bad. She agreed to compensate Firma. That's mission accomplished for the Spina. Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the Codex would solve everything, I'd have just done that in the first place. I mean, why bother with the whole cooking contest? It's such a waste of time and energy.
But Escoffier... Privately, I'm sure she's devastated, but what's done is done. Yeah, that's embarrassing for a really famous chef like that to hand over your dish and the judges to be like, fuck, what is this? Like, that's so embarrassing. I mean, it's her recipe. She's the one that made the recipe for the current cake. How could she have fucked it up then?
No. No! This doesn't make any sense!
Huh?
Huh?
That's it? No secrets, no nothing? I don't believe it! This can't be happening.
Whoa! Savannah!
Oh, Chef Savannah!
Savannah?
She passed out?
It's nothing life-threatening. Just a lot of pent-up stress and exhaustion.
Oh, I knew it.
Pent-up stress?
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest of us, the person she puts the most pressure on is herself.
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things over and over into the wee hours. But for her, it's every night. She'll hide herself away in the kitchen, working on new techniques and recipes, and only realize how long she's been at it when we come to work the following morning.
Ugh.
But why? Why would she do that?
Our best guess is, she doesn't want to be seen as less of a chef than Escoffier.
And there it is.
Even so, that's no excuse for taking her anger out on the rest of you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Just because she works hard or whatever does not mean she gets to yell and bitch at everyone.
Yeah, and it's definitely no excuse for cheating in the cooking contest.
Okay.
About that, we honestly have no idea how she did it. We were focused on our own work the whole time, like she asked.
Leone and Algalia were the ones I tasked with labeling the cakes. I've already spoken to them both. They're at a loss to explain it too.
Not to worry. Come on, join me downstairs. I'll interrogate the guilty gâteau myself.
Yeah, have Escoffier try it. She'll tell us what happened. Let's go interrogate the cake. By interrogate, that's also what I do. That's why I eat all my treats and stuff. I'm just interrogating the companies that made them to make sure it's all, up to code. Let's go try the cake.
Well, how is it? Have you figured out what it was?
It was fucking Monica.
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate. I'd rather eat wet cement than this.
Is it really that bad? I made sure to taste test it before it was served.
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. Savannah never switched the plates. the offending flavors are coming from in between the icing and the cake base, which means someone tampered with it while it was being made.
Monica, I know what you are.
Or in other words, we have a traitor in our midst.
She looks right at her.
I'm sorry. I was forced into it. It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
Calm down, Monica. I've already accepted defeat. And if I wanted retribution, I would have brought this up when the results were announced.
She knew all right then.
Whatever's going on with you, just spill the beans. There's no need to hide it.
I was the one who caused the food safety incident that one time.
Oh.
Food safety. Wait, you mean the Lumaline incident? So you procured the contaminated ingredients?
I think so. Savannah and I were on procurement that day. I didn't check everything as well as I should have, and so I let contaminated ingredients make it into the kitchen.
Oh, shit.
But I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I had no idea there was an issue with them, and I didn't know it would end up with Escoffier going to jail. But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it as leverage to blackmail me with...
Oof. Jesus.
This is crazy! So Savannah pressured you into sabotaging Escoffier's cake by threatening to expose your secret if you didn't?
Jesus. What's happening?
I know, it's terrible. I'm so sorry. I was so scared. The thought of Chef Escoffier finding out that I put her in jail, it made me freeze up with fear. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Oh, Monica, no.
Seriously? All this fuss over a little slip-up?
Huh?
Firstly, it's not like I got a life sentence. I did my stint at the fortress, and now I'm out. And secondly, I had my own reasons for leaving the Hotel de Boer. This wasn't the only factor.
Then why'd you leave?
So, you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or anything like that. Any more than you need to add butter when you're pan-searing foie gras.
You mean... you forgive me?
Oh, well, I'm not saying you don't have to take responsibility for your mistakes. You should tell Vanagem to mark down your performance for the past few months. Then do some digging and find out exactly where those contaminated ingredients came from. Sure, you've made mistakes, but now's the time to fix them. Understood?
Understood.
Yay.
Good. Now, back to Savannah. What about the original codex would compel her to resort to blackmail?
I have my suspicions. Not that I've got
why
any
does she want that
proof to
damn
back
book
them
so
up, though.
much?
Ugh. What happened to me?
She's waking up.
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu doesn't taste like it used to, especially our signature items.
Oh.
Now that you mention it, I noticed it during the contest too. I couldn't put my finger on it, but the flavor seems subtly different from how it used to be.
Yeah, the first cake they said it was good, but he still said there was something off about it, just slightly.
But the difference was so small, I'm sure no one would notice it besides our most loyal customers and true dessert connoisseurs.
Well, those are the people that you get money from, man. Those people are important.
Still, as head chef, it's easy to see why Savannah would get so hung up on it. So many times I've seen her make the cake base over and over again, late into the night, determined to match Escoffier's version. But something's always slightly off every time.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Never really gave it much thought, though.
Thinking back on it now, it's clear that Savannah's been in a downward spiral ever since
Why does this guy have no
left.
nose? Why does this guy have no nose? I got your nose. Link.
She wants to prove that she can fill Escoffier's shoes. That's gotta be the reason. but after countless setbacks, she's getting more and more unhinged. And at some point along the way, she switched from doubting herself to doubting Escoffier.
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
She's a hater. She thought the codex from Escoffier was fake. Oh, all the recipes Escoffier gave her. She thought that she'd fucked her up, so she wanted the original book.
Yeah, it would explain why she was bent on getting the original at any cost. She must have thought Escoffier purposely omitted key details from her recipes when she copied them out. Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine, the only one privy to all the secrets of the trade.
Oh, for goodness sake. What a stupid idea.
Of course. Then she finally got the codex only to discover that the secret recipes she's been pining for don't exist at all. Seeing how utterly wrong she was must have been a real shock to the system. It probably brought up everything at once. It overwhelmed her, and she passed out.
Damn.
There's still one thing that doesn't make sense, though. If Savannah had the real recipe all along, how come it tasted different? She might not be on the same level as Escoffier, but surely after like 50 attempts, she'd get it right one of those times.
Yeah.
You'd think so, but geniuses like Escoffier are in a league of their own.
Escoffier doesn't seem to think so. She's keeping the true recipe to herself.
New head chef, you say? What's her name? I don't think I've heard of her before.
I wonder, can the Hotel de Boer keep its edge without Escoffier at the helm?
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Get your hands on the codex, no matter what it takes.
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, then you can do it. Even if you don't believe in yourself, at least believe in me. Hey, did you hear me? Once I'm gone, the restaurant is all yours.
So you let the Lumiline into the kitchen?
All this time, I've been blaming other people, but maybe I'm the problem.
You are. You are the problem, Savannah. Sorry, Queen, but you might be the problem. Hypothetically, if you were the problem. I don't know.
I sincerely apologize for putting everyone out. Savannah's awake now, but I don't think she's ready to speak to anyone yet.
Damn.
Let's give her the day to calm down. I'm sure you'll have the chance to talk everything out tomorrow.
Okay.
In that case, I'll go and update Firma and his family. I wonder what he'll make of all this.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
Sure.
That was a long day. I think I've earned myself a sweet treat when I get back home.
I'm so jealous. Damn it. Get back here, Navia.
Macarons? Or are you gonna switch it up this time?
What is it?
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose?
Nothing.
Every year, they migrate long distances in search of a suitable home. There's always one goose at the front whose job is to lead the flock. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the ideas about leadership and genius. They usually imagine someone who's a cut above the rest, a model of perfection.
Why is she like get an accent every now and then? Like, it's like, yeah, a cut above the rest, a model of perfection. Where did that come from?
But what those poets don't know
What those
is
poets
that during
don't
a migration, the lead goose is always changing.
She's like occasionally British. What those poets don't know
Once the lead goose shows signs of fatigue, it retreats to the back of the flock and allows another goose to take its place. So the truth is that leadership, with all the responsibilities and pressures that come with it, it's something that everyone takes turns at. But we humans completely miss that fact when we project our own ideas about social hierarchies onto them.
Is this about you and Savannah?
I guess what I'm saying is, I don't buy into this notion that there's some sort of gulf between normal and genius. Cooking is a science, not magic. Given the same ingredients, same recipe, and same environment, I see no reason why two different people shouldn't be able to create the exact same dish.
Yeah, so she doesn't agree with that whole thing with the idea of, oh, well, Escoffier is just that good, the other girl can't make it as well. It's like bullshit.
Of course, some people have a more sensitive palate than others, and some people are just born bolder or more conscientious. But these are all variables that can be accounted for with time and practice. I'd have no reason to expect so much from others if I believed that perfection can only come from the hands of a genius. The only reason I hold people to high standards is because, well, I believe they're capable of greatness.
Good for you.
Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna get to the bottom of why Savannah failed.
That's nice. Even if you don't want to go back to being like head chef or whatever, help her so she can get your recipes right and so she isn't going insane and screaming at people. Yes.
And come tomorrow, I'll give her the scolding of her life, pointing out all the mistakes she's made along the way. Then she'll finally see the error of her ways.
Okay. Let's go. I'm hype. Let's go yell at this bitch. Yeah! Is this not the following day from 5 to 7? It is, isn't it? Hello? Does that have to be another day? Okay. I try to make macarons a lot. And this many times fail or it's too sweet. I've never made macarons, but I can make but I used to make macaroons with my mom. That was a long time ago though. But oh, they're so good. Macaroons, not to be biased, but out of the macaroon thing, macaroons are better.
Parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Let's go see a Savannah.
Why are we here so early? Our meeting with Venegem isn't for a while.
We're meeting with Escoffier.
Check on her? Why? What happened?
Lots of things. While you were busy talking to Navi about food, I was getting shit done.
Oh no. Escoffier, are you alright?
Whoa, look at all the cakes. Whoa.
I'm fine. Just need to get some more coffee in me.
Are you okay?
Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all?
Let me get you a fresh one.
All right. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Sleepy.
Well, there's cooking facilities here. Or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece, but either way, hurry!
I'm gonna buy... Can I buy a coffee from you? I'd like to see the menu. Do you have coffee? Oh shit, he has recipes. Well, that doesn't really help me. Okay. Escoffier, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get I gotta go down to the local Starbucks to get you a coffee. How do you like it? Cream? How much? Sugar? How much? Shit, she probably has a sensitive palate, bro. She probably has a sensitive palate, man. What if I don't bring her coffee she likes? Frick. Hello.
Hello, what can I get for you?
I need coffee.
Sure thing. We're here to go.
To go, please.
Huh? Oh, I see. First cup of the season. Yeah, I get it. Young people these days do love their little surprises.
Okay, I'm not here to chat. We got it. Coffee acquired. Hustle. Run. God damn it. How the fuck do I get back up there? Teleport. See, this is what I mean about Fontaine. I never know how to get anywhere. We're back. I got your coffee.
Coffee. Need coffee.
I brought you cream and sugar so you can make it how you like it, ma'am. Here you go. You are Cafe Lutis House. Yeah, that was the stuff we got from the cafe. There you go.
Oh, I smell coffee. I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler and Paimon.
You're welcome.
Glad to hear it.
I was hustling.
But make sure to catch up in your sleep when you get the chance.
How goes the investigation?
I think I figured out where the problem lies. Honestly, it's ridiculous. I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
Wait, what investigation? What are you guys talking about?
Oh my god, Paimon, get up on the times. She's trying to investigate why the food is different here.
I'll save it for when everyone else gets here. It's so stupidly small, I can't believe it's caused so much drama. Yes, except my failures were stepping stones to success.
Escoffier, have you seen Savannah?
No.
Huh? No, not since yesterday. Why? What's wrong?
She gone missing?
After seeing her home yesterday, we were all a little concerned about how she was doing. So, I dropped by her place early this morning to check on her. Only to find an empty house with the doors wide open.
Huh?
I left Alphonse and the others to keep watch at her home, while I checked the Hotel de Bord. I'm worried something bad might have happened. If she's not here, then where could she be?
Oh my god. She's left the country. International criminal.
Boss, Escoffier, bad news.
Alphonse? You're supposed to be keeping watch at Savannah's house.
We were, but then, just after you left, we found this stuff in her house.
Oh, looks like a map with a bunch of random places circled. What does it mean?
Huh?
Wait a second. This feels familiar. I'm sure these places are all connected somehow. Of course, from the Codex. They're all places that Modeste explored on his adventures.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but...
Is she trying to find out what the original ingredients are
the
or something?
adventure logs in the Codex are too fragmented to be of any use. How come this map shows all the missing details?
The Codex de Bord? Then, this place marked in red out at sea. Could that be the fabled birthplace of Gâteau de Bord?
Oh, the original.
Seriously? So now she set her sights on finding the original recipe and beating Escoffier that way? Geez, Savannah. Anything to overcome a gâteau plateau, huh?
Shut up.
Ugh, idiot. Does she have a death wish? Those ruins are thousands of years old.
Hold on. There's more. Besides the map, we also found these letters.
A letter received several months ago. It was you. You let the Luminine through, didn't you? I knew you were responsible for purchasing the problematic ingredient that day. What would your good friend think? I wonder if she learned that she suffered on account of your negligence. What would the people in the hotel think? So I imagine you'd like to keep this a secret from Escoffier, wouldn't you, head chef Savannah? Wait, what? But Monica was the one blackmailed for this shit. Retrieve the real codex by any means necessary. That's where the real treasure can be found. And you gave it away like a fool. Well then, you're going to get it back. Whether in a bet or by force, it doesn't matter. Oh, I know. Don't you have that cooking showdown of yours? And if you don't think you can win, why, you simply need to have your opponent lose. I imagine that assistant of yours might come in handy in that regard. What are you dawdling for? She was the one who concealed the secret recipe in the first place. Why else do you think you'll never be able to recreate her work? She's afraid that you'll outshine her. Why do you imagine everyone says about you, both within and beyond the hotel walls? Ordinary, they call you. Untalented. A hack. A failure who will never surpass Escoffier. And do you know whose fault is that? That's right. It's hers. She's no saint. Never has been. So why hesitate? Well, it sounds like Savannah's the one being blackmailed.
It was you. You let the Lumaline through, didn't you?
Because these were letters she received, Savannah.
It sounds like a threat letter. Does this mean that Savannah was responsible for the safety incident? And not Monica after all?
I mean, Monica did say they were both there, so maybe we're getting double blackmailed. Where someone's blackmailing Savannah to blackmail Monica.
Retrieve the codex by any means necessary. So the cooking contest and the cheating. Someone else was behind her pulling the strings?
She's keeping the true recipe to herself.
Ugh, this is all such a mess. Paimon needs a second to process this. First, we thought that Savannah forced Monica to cheat in the cooking contest. But now, it turns out that someone else forced Savannah to force Monica to cheat?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Or is it the other way around? Meanwhile, somewhere deep beneath the sea...
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put 2 and 2 together as soon as I read your threat letter. The food safety incident. The demand for a cooking contest. The instruction to blackmail Monica. Even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your grand plan, wasn't it, Monica?
Huh? Huh? Monica? Monica was the person that was blackmailing her? The other way around? She was pretending to play, you know, innocent and hurt and worried and all that when she was the one fucking with Savannah? Get the fuck out of here, Monica, and your fuck ass Bob. Never trust a bitch with a bob. Enter the underwater ruins.
Close to the spot marked on the map.
Oh no.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
Oh. Swimming. Swimming. Go. Oh, to the underwater ruins. Down I go. Down I go. Swimming, swimming, swimming. Where are these ruins, by the way? Oh, down here. What the hell? Okay. I guess we're going in. Enter the ruins. They recommend to bring Hydro and Cryro along. You know what this means, chat. I'm bringing Aloy. I'm bringing Aloy. But FeatherLes, why? Shut up.
Where to this time?
This is the most meta Cryro Genshin Impact character that's ever existed. Oh, and we get Escoffier. Oh, we get to have Escoffier in the team. Oh, look at her. Bam. Bam. Her animations are so good. Ugh. Oh shit, look at this. Oh my god. This shit's glorious. Hello? Fishies. Wow, these two don't look like ruins to me. Hello? Wow. Yeah, wow. It's pretty, bro. Hello? Candles are lit and everything.
Whoa, this place looks like an underwater restaurant, doesn't it? Suddenly, the idea of an adventure chef finding secret ingredients makes a whole lot more sense.
I think Modest's codex mentioned this place. A public bath from the time of Remoria. So yeah, Definitely the kind of place that would have served food and drinks.
Ancient kitchen, yo. Oh.
Huh?
Hello.
Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? How did they get here?
Maybe they're the secret ingredient. Come here.
Oh, they ran off.
I guess they're not used to seeing humans.
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocking the entrance.
Well, did Modeste mention it in his adventure logs by any chance? They must have gotten through somehow.
Good point. Yes, that's right. It's coming back to me now.
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests, and as the food flowed away on the current, they broke into a joyous chorus, and the path opened to us.
We gotta feed the seals food?
We have to feed the blubber beasts? With what? There's nothing here besides rocks, romaritime flowers, and lumitoile. See, this is why you should always bring snacks. You never know when you're gonna need them. Now we have to head all the way back to shore and grab some.
No,
There's
let
no
her
time for
cook.
that. Romaritime flowers and lumitoile will have to do. They may not look appetizing to us, but who knows? They could be blubber beast delicacies.
Wait, we're seriously gonna try this?
Hell yeah. Oh no. Okay, well, where's the I need more of this. Oh,
Off to the
whoops.
freezer.
I need a 4. Can I get a 4? Can I get a 4? A number 4? No. Can I get a 4? 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 Can a lady get a 4? Can I get a 2 over here? Yeah, that'll do. It is what it is. Cute.
Blubber beasts or not, are we sure this stuff is edible?
Why do you have such doubts, Paimon?
Trust me, they'll love it.
Oh, good question. If we try to put them in the pool, we'll probably just scare them off again, and who knows how long they'll be gone.
Paimon, you may see those as not edible food. There's a possibility of everything as food as well. Yeah, like I would look at like cat food and be like, ugh. But like cats love that shit. So like, what are we complaining about?
Yes, we can't afford
You're not
to
a
wait for
blubber
them to
beast,
double back.
Paimon. It doesn't matter what you think about the
What was it
food.
that Modeste said again?
They're animals.
Something about the food flowing away on the current.
Gotta feed it to them via current. Oh, we gotta rotate it. Go. Yeah.
Hey, be careful! Scare them off too much and they might not come back again.
Oh, he ate it.
Wow, it's really singing! It must taste better than Paimon thought.
Nice. We just need to do the other one now. Dun, 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 dun.
The track's turned back again.
1 and 5. Done. Look at me, using my brain. Huh. Didn't expect that, did you, chat? Yeah. Okay. Rotate. And again. Rotate. Perfect. Hopefully it is happy with our efforts. Yeah, look at us go. A chef for all species.
Hey, it's open!
Oh, pause, a chest. Primo gems, here I come. I need to save because I've got a banner coming up I need to pull on. How many primo gems and pulls do I have anyway? 130 and 84 pulls. And how long is that until now? 13 days from now I'm going to be pulling. So 2 weeks from now, basically. Because it's 13 days and 7 hours. 2 weeks from now, you'll get to see more FeatherLes gambling. And probably losing. No, I'm totally going to get my character and everything will be happy. I hope. Hello? Oh, they're here. Savannah and Monica.
Hey, give me your water.
Don't be such a bitch. Ah.
Here. I said your water, the one you just drank out of?
Sure.
All those years slaving away under Escoffier, and then you. Today, it's finally paying off.
Don't be so evil. Who are you pulling? Oh, I want Miko, chat.
Not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little lapdog.
Evil lesbians. I know what you are.
Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do any more blast tunneling, I want to know where to lay the explosives.
They're exploding stuff instead of going through?
Did you not hear me? Get going.
You don't have to listen to her, Savannah. It's you two. Square up and kick her ass. Like, hello? What is this? It isn't like she's got a gun to your head.
Why don't you do it yourself?
Yeah!
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident. I swear, if I'd known what you were planning, I'd never have...
Ha! Don't be so self-righteous. Admit it, you've always been jealous of Escoffier. That's why you lapped up everything I told you. You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way her reputation hung over you. So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain, that she deliberately hid her secret recipes from you just to hold you back. It was the only excuse you needed to justify getting back at her.
But that was your fault, Monica. You're the one that put all these ideas in her head.
First, idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story with Savelli and my ancestor.
Your ancestor?
He offered Modeste his friendship, only to murder him out of vanity.
Whoa. Okay. Whoa.
He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this place. You have no idea the countless hours I spent piecing it all together.
Jesus.
So you see, you're no better than Savelli. If you can't beat him, betray him, right?
Fuck.
I am no Savelli, nor will I ever be.
Oh, put a lid on it. You really think you can absolve yourself of your vindictive and jealous behavior now? Just because you finally realized that Escoffier never kept any secrets from you? You didn't show any remorse when
so much
she
is
left,
happening.
or in the cooking contest. Why start now? You have no right to redemption.
You're right. I don't deserve her forgiveness. But I am done being bullied into submission by you!
Okay!
Ooh, feisty. But you should watch your tone. Talking to me like that could get you in big trouble.
I somehow doubt that. Since I poisoned both our water bottles.
Huh?
What?
Ever since I learned the truth. I've been biding my time,
What the
waiting
fuck?
for this
Hello?
moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long, and now this is payback!
My God, hello?
But you drank it too. It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica!
What?
You.
Girl, calm down.
What's so funny?
Oh, you're too much. I thought I'd play along for a bit just to amuse myself. You gave a very rousing performance.
Huh?
I saw your dumb plan a mile off. There's no poison in these bottles, just clean, fresh water.
But
no.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, you know. Did you really think your half-baked plot would fool me?
Oh shit.
You're a lousy chef, and you make a lousy villain too. A complete waste of space. No wonder you never amounted to anything.
Everything I ever did was a failure. And now, I failed again, for the last time.
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You got
Oh,
a good
fuck
laugh out
you.
of me.
But now the show's over. You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me. But you had your chance, and now it's time to say goodbye.
Yo, chill. We gotta show up. Where's the traveler?
Stop right there!
Yes!
Let her go, Monica. We've got you surrounded.
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like I'll have to keep you around for a little longer.
You can't! Stay back if you want her alive!
Escoffier and the Traveler. I can't take you both on in combat, but if you so much as flinch, I can end Savannah's life in a heartbeat.
Oh my fucking God.
Monica, what are you hoping to achieve by this? You're about to commit murder, and for what? A recipe?
A recipe? You chefs are all blinded by your myopic focus on kitchen affairs.
Well, some of us actually have bigger fish to fry. Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius, the je ne sais quoi factor in his Gâteau de Bourg, and it's right here in these ruins.
Are you serious? You're here because of a Gâteau de Bourg obsession? You've gone completely mad.
What the fuck?
I couldn't care less about the cake itself.
No, the real treasure is the secret ingredient that Modeste sourced from these ruins. He and Savelli were fools. A priceless treasure of Remoria in the palms of their hands, and they thought, ooh, this would go great in our cake mix. We're talking about a powerful stimulant that also sharpens the senses. That's no cooking ingredient. It's a groundbreaking drug. That's right, I've done my research. It was a drug that Remoria developed for their war machine. I could make a killing by selling it to the treasure hoarders or the Fatui.
What the fuck?
Will you listen to yourself? You're completely delusional.
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on this treasure. You'll see what a fool you've been.
Oh, damn. The place is gonna come down, though.
What's that sound?
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier. She's lucky the whole place didn't collapse.
Seems like she escapes in the commotion. Let's find another route and go after her.
Uh-oh. Savannah's gone too.
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward. She's only taken her hostage because she knows that she's no match for you.
At least Savannah's safe for now.
That's true. Even if she finds the treasure, she'll need Savannah alive if she wants to get out of here in one piece.
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route.
Down into the water. Splish splash.
The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere.
Ooh. Oh, it's so cool. I always like the water in Fontaine is so cool. It's either really nice and cool or it's the most irritating thing I've ever seen in the game. Both of which are interchangeable at any time. Hey!
Golems! How are they still mobile?
They were probably awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Knife Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping.
Ow.
Settle down.
Whoopsie daisy. It's been a while since I've played Neuvillette. My like whole thing is kind of off. This is stuff about Remera. I don't know. Not important. Well, not important to me. Probably important to some lore freak, but I don't care.
Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests.
Damn it. Fucking seals. Can I have a 2, please? Can I have a 2?
Yeah.
Okay, no. I can't have a 2.
Off to the freezer. Ha.
6. Oh no! Fuck! Fuck! I did it wrong. I got this, chat. 6, 5, 3, 3, 5. There we go. Whoops. Okay, I don't need to see the cutscene every time. Let me go! I want to chase. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I know where they are. Fuck off. Not that difficult of a puzzle. And I can't even work on the next dish. I have to wait for it to get over there. I hate you, Genshin Impact. Sure, okay, I'm waiting. Enjoy the meal or whatever. Fucking seals. Yeah, I don't care.
It seems to really like the texture of Rome maritime flowers.
I don't care if he likes the texture. We have someone being held at fucking knife, being held hostage. Fuck your texture.
A dash of frosting. Yeah.
Stressing me out, bro. Okay, now. Oh, it's over here still. Okay. Nice. All done. Go.
Off to the freezer. Yeah.
Oh, jets of creatures.
Bow your head.
Not on my watch. Get the hell away from my meal. Yes.
I never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. All right, I've got to jot this down.
Why are you so chill about this,
Lumitwols and maritime
Escoffier?
flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Why are you? That's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
Why are you so chill about this? Why are you thinking about recipes right now, Escoffier? Someone's about to be murdered. And she's like, oh, this could work good in a meal. Hello? Anyone home?
That's strange. These don't look Romorian to me. More like last century Fontaine.
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh? Oh, Modeste and Savelli, do you think they camped here?
Maybe.
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They had ventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a later date. Huh, you really think so?
Trust our adventurers' instincts. We're pros at this stuff, just like you're a pro in the kitchen.
I'm a pro at least. I don't know about Paimon.
Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventure.
Yeah, get out of here. Yep.
Overall, but
Whatever you say, get out.
definitely. Darn it! Paimon was just about to show off her rummaging skills.
I'm the rummager of all rummaging.
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes when I'm cooking as well, but I thought that was just me.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
Yes.
It's been years since I've last visited these ruins. It's exactly the way I remember it. This place probably hasn't changed in millennia. Sadly, up above, on dry land, everything has changed. The treasure of Remoria. That's what we used to call it. Modeste was right about its potential. It turned Gâteau de Bourg into a national sensation. Our limited stock of the substance meant that the gâteau could only be produced on a small scale. But this only drove up the popularity all the more. Modeste was right about that too. He predicted all of it. He was praised as a genius, while I, as the one person who'd ever disagreed with him, was labeled a talentless fool.
That's so fucked up. I mean, it's fucked up that this guy got so angry about that, but like, I can see how you could. Modeste shouldn't have let that happen. I mean, he's your homie. If people started saying that that guy's an idiot or a fool, you'd be like, no, we just misunderstood. That's my homie. He was with me when we figured out this stuff.
Modeste tried his best to console me, but I knew better than anyone just how great the gulf was between us.
You can't just console someone. You have to, you know, tell the public they're wrong.
Scarce,
you don't just go, it's okay that
everyone
everyone thinks you're an idiot, man. You don't do that.
He had new friends and a career of his own. Why invite further disdain by inserting myself where I did not belong? I told myself that maybe one day, when I finally created a masterpiece of my own, I'd be able to face him without shame. Or maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing behind me, I'd be able to ask him with a smile on my face, how about we go on one more adventure, for old time's sake? Unfortunately, that day will never come.
So it was Savelli. From the sounds of it, he came back after Modeste had already died.
So he didn't kill Modeste, because, I don't know, Monica was making it sound like he killed the guy, but that doesn't sound like Savelli.
I always thought it was just a legend. But if it's true, then this must be the place where they found their secret ingredient, the birthplace of Gâteau de Bourg.
In that case, what does that say about the death of Modeste? If it's all true, maybe Savelli really did have something to do with it.
I don't know. With the tone of what you just said, it doesn't seem like that's a murderer.
The taste of Gâteau de Bourg has changed. Modeste was convinced of this, even though everyone swore they couldn't tell. Being the perfectionist that he was, he refused to accept even the slightest flaw in his work. He stopped all sales of the product, locked himself away in the kitchen, and worked day and night, vowing to find out where he had gone wrong. But as he baked and taste tested over and over again, he found he only strayed further and further from the original taste. It was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness that the truth finally dawned on him. What had changed was not the gâteau, but his sense of taste.
Oh.
The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses, taste included, and invigorates the spirit. In the short term, it offers people the ultimate gourmet experience, but in the long term, it dulls their senses entirely.
Oh.
In hindsight, it made perfect sense. After all, why would a culture that sought liberation from the constraints of their bodies care for the loss of their senses? But we realized it too late. We were just too late. Over the course of his many culinary experiments, Modeste exhausted the remaining supply of the treasure of Remoria. He consumed it all himself. The finest culinary talent of his generation now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything ever again. Finally, in despair, he took his own life.
chat. Oh my god. Wow. No, Modeste.
And because we had become estranged, I cannot be there to stop him, to offer some words of comfort, or even to say goodbye. Yet despite everything, he sent me his final letter.
The treasure of Remoria? Guess Monica was really onto something. It really was a kind of drug.
So, Modeste chose to end his own life. Then, why all the rumors that Savelli murdered him? Also, neither the Codex nor any other contemporary records make any mention of the treasure of Remoria. It's almost as if someone deliberately erased it from history.
Modeste told me everything in his final letter. His was a tale of how even a genius could fail, and how much more devastating it is when it happens.
I bet Savelli got rid of all of it.
Did he hope I would gain some personal catharsis
Or
from
maybe,
knowing the
I don't
truth? Or maybe he wished for me to warn the public about the dangers of Gâteau de Bourg, proving that I had been right all along. But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, his fall from grace would be swift and merciless. 1 minute a genius, the next a joke. It would surely spell the end for his restaurant too. What would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to the scorn shown to him by the history books. I cannot let that come to pass. I will do what I must to protect his name. It will mean tampering with his notes to remove the damning details, leaving mere fragments of our story behind. It may lead his family to suspect me of having a hand in his demise. But if that's the price of destroying all evidence of my crimes, then so be it.
Oh, Savelli, you go? Oh my god.
I would rather the world believe a tale of genius and jealousy than see his reputation in tatters.
Wow.
The final loose end is the evidence here, at the bottom of the sea.
Oh no, we gotta stop Monica.
Huh? What's wrong? Didn't we say Savannah should be safe for now?
So we thought, but if Monica finds out what happened to the treasure, there's no telling what she might do.
Oh no. Go, go, go. Going to find Monica. On my way to find Monica. Wait. Jarvis, enhance. God, there's so much side boob. It's actually insane. It's so insane to me that, wow, in this grand year of 2025, we've got given side boob. What a wonderful blessing. Hello? Oh, Savannah.
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you at last. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you underestimated the children of Modeste. Some fragments of his diary escaped your clutches, and we have held on to them for generations.
Mooney in chat said, Feather, you've already seen it before. I'm sorry, I just got a little overwhelmed. It's just been on my mind, you know? You'd think that with someone with boobs, I wouldn't be as affected, but, you know, I can still appreciate them when I see them, you know?
But I have to thank you too, Savannah. Without your help retrieving the Codex, and with it the last piece of the puzzle, I may never have found this place. But now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure of Remoria is mine! Oh. It's empty.
Ah, he used it all.
It's empty?
Monica? Oh, we were seconds too late.
Escoffier? What's the deal with that jar?
Savelli's final act! He wanted to conceal the secret of the treasure forevermore and make sure it would never harm anyone again. So he came here after his friend's death and destroyed every last shred that remained.
This can't be happening. All the years I spent piecing together the
Get shit
truth,
on. Get shit
all
on.
my painstaking
Ow.
planning.
Ow.
All that for an empty jar?
Monica, don't do anything stupid. This ruin is more dangerous than you realize.
So shut your
Oh, damn.
hole!
Oh!
To Lord Remus.
What?
You barbarian shall be slain.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
She's a nutcase! A liability to herself and everyone else! Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out!
I haven't.
Settle down.
Oh, that was quick. I didn't even get to do my full rotation, man. Uh-oh.
Why is this place still shaking?
We gotta go!
Enough chit-chat. Let's get out of here, Traveler, Escoffier.
Pick up Savannah and leave Monica here. Let's go!
Okay, I'm coming.
Whoa!
Oh, no, you don't.
Holy!
If I can't get what I want, neither will any of you. I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
Oh my god, stop.
You're a psycho!
Savannah? Oh, when did you wake up?
I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
We need to go. We need to go.
Traveler? Okay, let's go!
Come on, Savannah. Ditch Monica. Let's go. Yeah! Bye, bitch. Get bugged. Get collapsed on. Oh, damn, damn. Holy moly. Let's go. I'm so glad they didn't like stop to be like, wait, we have to save Monica and bring her out too. There's like, okay, let's go. Love that for us.
Escoffier! Savannah!
Traveler and Paimon!
Oh, Traveler and the Paimon! FeatherLes!
What are you all doing here?
What did you expect us to do? Stay at the restaurant and sit on our merry derrieres? While a traveler and
Merry
Escoffier were
derrieres.
out here risking their lives?
Ooh.
We had to do something, even though that something ended up being, well, waiting for you here instead.
I don't deserve any of you. And I certainly don't deserve to be your head chef.
Pause. There's a challenge in the background. I need to do that for my exploration points.
It was my fault Escoffier had to leave. Then I couldn't live up to her standards. I acted like a tyrant in the kitchen. And now I almost got myself killed. Come back, Escoffier. Come and be our head chef again.
Yeah, be our head chef again.
I'll never be able to replace you.
Aw. I really need that challenge over there. As soon as we're done here, I gotta grab that.
Okay, so everything I said to you the day I left, it just went in one ear and out the other?
Huh? Sorry, I was kinda in my own head at the time. All I could think about was the Lumiline situation. What was it you said again?
Forget it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I didn't leave this job because of you. And you're not nearly as awful a chef as you think. If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here for you?
Escoffier's right. Sure, you nitpick our work and get us to do things over a lot. But when it comes down to it, you're the one who's always doing whatever it takes to make sure the customers get served on time, every time.
Yeah.
Things were pretty rough after Escoffier left, and Savannah's the only reason we've been able to make it through.
Our customers know that Escoffier doesn't work for us anymore. But the fact is, they keep coming back. If that's not an endorsement of your work, I don't know what is.
Oui.
At the end of the day, we're all human, and we all make mistakes. All we can do is recognize where we get it wrong and do our best to improve. That's all that's humanly possible.
No, I get what you're saying, but what I did to Firmin and to Escoffier, it's unforgivable.
Well, about that, there's someone else here to see you, Chef.
It's been a while, Chef Savannah.
Oh, fuck.
Firmin?
Uh-oh.
I'm so sorry. I put far too much pressure on you. And the way I stubbornly refused to go and see you after you fell ill. There's no excuse.
Aww.
But I'm too late, aren't I? The damage is done. I heard that you can't even hold a kitchen knife anymore.
Actually, I think I'm going to be just fine.
Huh?
We thought Firmin's problem was purely psychological in nature. But after the threat letter came to light, it got Firmin thinking. And then he remembered the tea that Monica used to give him every night.
Was Monica fucking with him? Oh my god.
And as it turns out, she was lacing it with Lumaline the whole time.
No way! Doesn't that cause nerve damage?
Oh my god.
It can. High doses pose a risk of serious nervous and sensory complications. But if you calculate the dosage carefully, you can control the extent of its effects.
Please tell me he's gonna be okay, because she didn't do it too much.
A small dose might simply make a person more emotional, whether that mean more fragile or more hot-tempered.
No wonder it seemed like you'd lost your edge.
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking,
thank God he's
the risks
okay.
are pretty small.
I thought he had, like, nerve
they
damage
also
or
fixed
something,
me up with
man.
some meds and said I should recover in no time.
Okay, we're fine.
Well, that's what happens when you give someone a little bit of hope to cling on to.
There's more. We believe that Firmin was likely not Monica's only victim.
You mean she poisoned me too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that's why Savannah's been so irritable this whole time.
Let's not be too quick to blame everything on the Lumaline. That stuff can only amplify what's already there. So tasty food will seem like the most delicious thing in the world, while food you don't particularly care for will become utterly revolting. So you better make sure you reflect on your behavior and apologize to every single person you've wronged.
Look at her little frown. Yep.
I will.
Good.
I'm sorry. There's still one question that's really bugging me. Why is it that no matter what I do, my Gâteau de Bourg never tastes the same as yours? Is it just... I mean, is it because you're a genius and I'm not?
It's because the heating element in your oven is broken, you silly goose.
That's it?
What?
Her oven's broken. Oh my god.
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, I noticed it right away. There was a half-degree discrepancy between the temperature setting and the actual temperature. All the ovens in the whole kitchen had the same problem, which confused me at the time, but by this point, it's pretty obvious that Monica must have tampered with them. I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off, since the issue affected both our teams. But of course, Monica sabotaged mine so that could never happen.
No. I spent so long trying to find out where I was going wrong, and then you pinpoint the problem in just one night? It all comes back to one simple, undeniable truth. You're a genius, and I'm just plain old Savannah.
No, Savannah, that's not the point.
Oh, cut it out! Stop the woe is me act for a second and just think. I came up with this recipe. You don't think that might have something to do with it? Do you know how long I spent perfecting my Gâteau de Bourg? 3 years, 3 whole years! I know this dish inside out, back to front and upside down. And you've been head chef now for what, 6 months? If that? A couple hundred failed attempts, and you're gonna throw in the kitchen towel and declare you'll never be successful because you're not a genius.
Aw, they're so cute.
You clearly have no idea how many kitchen failures I've had under my belt, or just how long it took me to finally get my recipe to a level I was satisfied with. Genius or not, everyone makes mistakes. Modeste did, Savelli did, everyone does. You're only a lousy chef if you don't face up to your mistakes, learn from them, and then keep chipping away until you crack the problem once and for all.
Aw.
Surely you haven't forgotten all that. You were no lousy chef back when I handed you the reins.
I haven't forgotten. And I'll make sure I never do.
Slay.
That's our head chef.
You're getting emotional.
Haha! Sounds like we won't need another changing of the guard in the Hotel de Bord kitchen anytime soon. Huzzah!
Did you just dead ass say huzzah? I'm gonna. Maybe we need to change you out for someone else. I don't trust. Huzzah! Huzzah!
Aw, what a perfect ending to a crazy journey. Look how happy everyone is.
So you got your mojo back now?
Yeah. Thanks to you, Escoffier. In fact, no.
God.
Thanks
This
to
French
all of
dude
you.
is fucking crazy. He would have been so fun as a playable character. If they make a playable character with that same shit accent, I'm pulling. If a playable character pulls up, they're like, I'll meet our new friend, you know, Edward. And he's like, ha ha, oui, nice to meet you. I would be sold. I'd be pulling. My primo gems would be gone.
Aw, friends again. So nice to see them finally settle their beef.
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch right now.
Oh, damn. Oh, she angry. Rematch time.
But that was mostly Monica's fault, wasn't it?
Rematch time.
Right. And also, does it have to be right now? Savannah's only just got her mojo back, and you barely escaped from a death trap.
No better time.
No excuses. This is a cooking contest between 2 top chefs, and nothing will stand in its way.
See, we knew she was upset. When back at the cooking contest where she's like, it doesn't even matter, I'm already over it. She's been upset this whole time. She's like, fucking, I want to do it again.
So grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is happening today. Right now, this instant.
Oh my god.
Hey, so, this whole time you were salty about losing?
Of course. Oh.
The second cooking contest commences now!
This time, no more games, and no holding back!
Oh, slay. Oh, look at them go! Damn. I feel like I'm watching Food Wars. Are their clothes gonna fall off?
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like. So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know.
Sounds like it's easier said than done.
This is so sweet. I'm gonna throw up.
I'll do it.
Wait.
The results are in! A landslide victory for Escoffier!
Wait, stop. I get the competition's cool. Wait, stop. You took me out of that location where the challenge was. You took me out of that location. How am I supposed to figure out where the fuck that was? I won't be able to figure out where that was. Please take me back. I need that time trial. Please take me back.
Quite rightly too. Piece of cake.
She seems happy with the results. I'm not happy with my own results.
Oh yeah, look at that! Savannah looks pretty chipper too, considering she lost.
God fucking damn it. I couldn't see where that was on the map either. I don't know where... I can't go back!
Now, where were we? Yes. Do you have any more questions for me after everything that's happened?
What are your future plans?
I thought Navia would have filled you in. And actually, I said all this to Savannah before I left. Although, as we saw, I don't think any of it sank in. I had 2 reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course, but the other was that the Hotel de Boer had reached a point where it didn't need me anymore. So I decided to step down and look for new opportunities to improve myself.
Improve how?
Well, a while back, I got to know a fellow chef from Niue, and in her, I saw so many
My
new
goat,
possibilities.
Xiangling! Yes!
She has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime mucus, lizard tails. With her, nothing's off the table. There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be explored, hiding away in ingredients we overlook.
No.
Case in point, remember those Romaritime flowers down in the ruins? I used them in the cooking contest just now. Did you taste the difference?
I don't think so.
What? Paimon didn't notice at all.
Half of the art of cooking is dissecting the recipes of previous chefs and figuring out the exact constellation of elements that gave their work its signature taste. And the other half, it lies in freeing yourself from the confines of the kitchen. You've got to go out and explore the endless possibilities out there.
No.
Uh-oh. Paimon's suddenly not sure she wants to try your cooking anymore.
I'm always down to be your taste tester.
Don't worry, it's not going to be a free-for-all like in Modeste's time. Before I put anything into my food, I'll obviously do my research, make sure it doesn't contain any harmful substances. In the meantime, take this. It's a recipe for Petit Gâteau de Boer, revised version. I tweaked it to suit your needs as busy adventurers. Hope you enjoy, and remember, feedback is always welcome.
All right! So, do you ever see yourself returning to Hotel de Boer?
Oh, of course. I've already promised Vanish M that I'll come back every once in a while to make sure the quality of the food remains at an acceptable level.
Good luck to Savannah then, I guess.
You know, Paimon's still a little disappointed that we never got to see the treasure of Remoria. Surely Monica wouldn't have gotten drawn in so deeply if it wasn't for all the mystery surrounding the original Gâteau de Boer. She practically dedicated her life to finding the lost pieces of Modeste's diary. Then went to all that trouble to infiltrate the Hotel de Boer. And in the end, it was all for nothing.
Yeah.
Since you mentioned the treasure, between Modeste's writings and what we saw in those ruins, I think I may have figured out the truth. The so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorians extracted from Lumitoiles.
Yeah, the same
better known
stuff.
to us as Lumiline.
Huh? So then, why all the hype back in the early days of Gâteau de Boer?
Don't forget, it was a very different era. We could barely even refine sugar back then. So desserts were very much in their infancy. In a world of bland food, it's no wonder that the first thing to really excite people's taste buds took the world by storm. And as for the Lumiline, it may well have been somewhat valuable in ancient times. But these days, it's just another drug from the Fontaine Research Institute. Even if Savelli hadn't destroyed it all, I doubt it would be worth that much these days.
So after all that, there was nothing in those ruins but worthless junk.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Feels strange to say it, but Paimon almost feels sorry for Monica. She sacrificed it all only to get nothing in return.
Ah, she got what she deserved. Fuck her.
Oh, hey!
Oh, hi, Navia.
Huh? Navia? You just got back from that underwater ruin, right? Well, check it out. They ran a special issue. Did you see anything like this down there? Freshly unearthed from the ruins of Rumoria. A magnificent jar thought to be over 1,000 years old.
Huh?
Experts say it has immense artistic and historical value. It could be worth an absolute fortune.
Wait, isn't that the jar they used to hold the treasure?
If only it was still in one piece. Some butterfingers must have dropped it or something. Ugh, it's such a shame.
That's the one the woman broke. Monica broke it because she got so mad. All she had to do was just take the jar and sell it. Oh, that's so... Oh, this was a good story. All she had to do was take the jar and sell it. Instead, she got so angry and she smashed it on the ground, remember? Oh, man. Well, damn. That's it. That's the end. They also gave me the recipe for the petite Gâteau de Bourg, which is nice. I can make it on my own now if I want to. Wow. Oh, I get extra rewards for finishing the story quest in a certain period of time. I am so baffled by this. Hello? That was a really good story. That was nice. Very good. Very good. Well then, you know how this goes. The stream is approaching at a rapid pace. The end is nigh. I will see you all next time, which will be about like 2 weeks from now. Yeah, 2 weeks from now for a Genshin Impact gambling, which will just mainly be about, it'll be about Yae. We're going to be pulling for Yae Miko on the Chronicled banner, which is going to be lots of fun because, of course, with the Chronicled banner, you could lose your 50-50 to like Arataki Ito, so you know, random shit, or you know, Kazuha constellations. I would have no qualms about that. C2 Kazuha would be very, very nice. But yes, okay, I will see you all next time. If you enjoyed, you can hit the subscribe button, and while you're down there, you can hit the notification bell so you get notified, you know, to post when I post again. You know where to find me. Same channel, same day, just, you know, depending on whatever week it is. You know, when I announce I'm going live, I'll go live. You'll know when. Okay. Bye-bye. You know, whatever goodbye is in French. You know, sayonara, good night, all those things. Bonjour, but the goodbye version. Maybe it's just goodbye. Yeah, that's it. I'm sure that is. I'm so French, guys. I'm so French. Actually, now I have to know. Hold on 1 second. No, and I'm curious. I'm curious. What? Hold on. 1 second, chat. One second. Ah, au revoir. Damn it. I knew that one. It's like when you hear it, you know, you're like, oh, duh. Au revoir. See you all next time. Ciao.